I want to talk about proactive listening for a moment. See, we are not naturally, as human beings, good listeners. We don't like to listen. We like to talk. We like to be heard. We like to focus on our favorite subject, ourselves, right? Yet this listening is a very important thing. I consider it the core, the heart, le cœur, the center of the sales process. And yet most of us are not very good listeners. How many of you have been caught not listening to your wife? Yeah, that's a bad one, isn't it? How many of you have been sitting there in a meeting, you're sitting there, you're talking to a client, and you realize that they start talking, and 30 seconds goes by, and you haven't heard a word they said. You just turned into the bobblehead. And you're thinking, oh man, I hope traffic's not too bad when I get out of here. Oh crap, I forgot to get that quote in for Jimmy. Oh yeah, and then I got to make sure that order oh my God, I'm not listening to a word this guy's saying. Yeah. And then you're hoping, I just agreed to something. I hope it wasn't a price discount. But you're just sitting there nodding your head like, oh my God, I'm not listening. Right? I got to start listening because I don't want to start, oh my God, I'm still not listening. Who's done that? See, the thing is we have to listen though. You have to actually consciously listen when your wife is talking, when your client's talking, when your child is talking, and it's hard to do because you're so anxious to say what's on your mind. But you have to wait. You have to remember, listening is not waiting to talk. Listening is proactive. Just because you're not saying anything, just because you're not responding, it doesn't mean you're not doing something. So what you should do when you listen is listen and hear what people have to say.